Godsell of Godsells Artisan Cheeses. I've lived here all of my life, and this is my dear husband
Brian, not Godsell, McNabb Jones.
We started making cheese 11 years ago due to the low milk price. I'm a self-confessed cheeseaholic, so it seemed like a good idea to try and add value with a product that we had a lot of, the milk.
We thought it was going to be really easy, didn't we?
We did. The mountain was slightly harder and higher than we thought, but we think we're nearly at the top.
Ooh, yeah, getting
Perhaps
there,
the top's
definitely.
perhaps halfway up.
Our children call my mother Singing Granny.
Because she sings.
Because she
A lot.
teaches singing a lot, yes. So we called that Singing Granny because SG, Single Gloucester, Singing Granny, and that's worked brilliantly as well.
It's really popular.
Yeah, it's really popular.
And our local church, 50 metres away from the church, there is meant to be a hooded monk that haunts it. So the double Gloucester with the dark green wax, we felt with a little bit of imagination could be the monk's hood. So we've called that double Gloucester hooded monk, and it's really popular. People, if they like chilli, they really want to kick of heat.
They want to know it.
Well, so it is hot, and we've named it after a small hamlet. It's just 3 or 4 miles away, which is called Cockadilly. So we've called it Cockadilly chilli.
Lizzie's favourite cheese is a Cheshire, so we made a Cheshire. We started selling it as just Cheshire, and
Which was a little bit boring.
Yeah, it was boring. So they come up with the name Three Virgins, the 3 ladies in the cheese room.
Because we're all in white. In fact was written by a gentleman called William Marshall, and it was called The Rural Economy of Gloucestershire. And what he did, he wrote this in the 1600s, and he toured around Gloucestershire and Wiltshire, visiting all the farms that made cheese and writing the different ways that they made the cheese. And it's quite obvious that he was impressed by the ladies that were perfectionists or did things well, or were very fussy about how the cheese was made, and that he felt that they made the better cheese. And in a way, you know, it's kind of, you know, what we're doing again today. that I'm a lady making cheese, have perfectionist tendencies, I think.
I think so.
And a pity William Marshall isn't around today.
So what makes a good cheesemaker? You have to be patient. You have to have the patience of a saint.
Well, not of a saint, but you have to be patient. You can't rush it. You know, if you've got a dentist at 4, you can't say, "Oh, let's get on because I need to go." So you've got to go with what the milk and the cheese is telling you. And if you do want to rush it, you'll end up not making good cheese.
Yeah.
And you've got to enjoy it as well. So I think ours is happy cheese. There's a lot of laughter. So if you're not enjoying it, I think that would show in the cheese as well. So happiness and patience.
Where you make the cheese, it's completely different. You heat the curd up more.
All right,
So
it's a different.
It's a more mellow, harder cheese than the single blast. It's nice and creamy with a sharp finish to it.
Go on. You're going to have some chili one for me. That'll sort me out.
Well, for us, Stroud Market is really special because we are able to interact with the customers. We can try out marketing, so if we change names of cheeses or we produce a new cheese, it's just a perfect place to come and try it out. Oh, Single Granny, which is our strong single Gloucester. Yeah. Try the single because the single's got a good flavour to it.
My brother-in-law's coming over.
Yeah, no,
So we love it.
we can let you have it first week. Singing Granny. It's on the back of there.
Oh yes. Oh, she'd love that because she is a grandmother.
Yes.
Especially Daddy.
Oh, you can invite for Daddy as well. I think I'd like to invite him.
They definitely want to know more about exactly how you make it, where the milk's coming from, how you feed the cattle. Yeah, there's definitely more questions along that line.
Yeah. Well, and there's nothing better really than somebody coming up and saying, you know, that they really like the cheese. It's, I suppose in a way that's kind of what you make the cheese for.